Hello, everybody. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. I'm very excited today. I have a very special guest, and Louie Rohrer is a U.S. entrepreneur, and he's also a partner of the Centric Network. But I want to just get right into it. Louie, tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into fishing, and why handcrafted fishing tackle.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me on, Joel. I really appreciate it. So, Louie's Lures was not just drummed up overnight. It took me quite a while to actually come up with this business. I've always wanted to own a business. I've always wanted to form a community, basically have a community around a business. So I was kind of thinking, I love fishing. I've also made some wooden fishing lures before, as a hobbyist. And I thought, let's try it out. Let's make a business out of it. Let's kind of grow something. Let's make a team as well. So basically, Louie's Lures came about, in year 2015 originally. We started off just selling some tackle here and there. We sold a lot of handcrafted tackle, which kind of drew in a lot of customers because nowadays a lot of people like to fixate on American made. So that was a big selling point for us.
Now you did talk about crypto. You talked about Centric very briefly. When you kind of like reflect on, obviously we're talking about your business and how, obviously you found a market, a niche, if you will. People like handcrafted, American-made fishing tackle. And I was looking through your line. Actually, some of the clothing, the hats are really cool.
Thank you.
But I was also curious, how did you get into crypto originally?
Yeah, so I got into crypto as more of a hobby when it all came to with Bitcoin, the whole Bitcoin craze, and of course Dogecoin. I started to mine it, and I started to not really necessarily use it, but more just kind of mine it and see where it would go. And then eventually, I was kind of in the gaming community as well. So I started to pay developers in Bitcoin, and I started to utilize it at pretty early stages, as an early Bitcoin adoption. And then over the years, I started to invest in smaller startups that I seen great potential. Usually what kind of draws me to a startup is utility, and then also the community that surrounds that cryptocurrency. So I feel that was pretty important. So,
and you were telling me that that's kind of what drew you to Centric, is that Centric has a clear path to stabilizing crypto, but also the community probably kind of drew you in.
Yeah, definitely. I actually related it to the Team Louie fishing team, which I'm the national team captain of. And basically, we're just a big group of anglers from around the United States, 9,300 of us. And when I came across Centric, I actually came across your Telegram as one of the first things I seen.
Oh, wow.
So I noticed everyone was active within the Telegram. And not only that, I mean, your admins were very helpful answering my many of questions that I had. So yeah, I seen that you guys were this great community, and I kind of related it to myself, and I'm like, this is where I need to be. There's thousands upon thousands of cryptocurrencies out there, but honestly, what makes you guys stand apart is the community itself. So I thought that was fantastic.
Awesome. That's great. That's kind of what I've seen as well. And that's what brought me to Centric originally as well, was just this amazing community, and it's growing. It just continues to grow.
It is.
In looking at Louie's Lures, what do you guys see yourselves doing, and where do you see yourselves expanding over the next couple of years or so?
Yeah, so we see ourselves bringing on more and more bait and lure makers. So essentially right now we work with small mom and pop bait and lure makers from around the United States. And we give them basically a platform, right? So people can come and then buy their product that they hand make, and then they'll ship it out to them. So right now we are looking at expanding the amount of vendors that we offer. because there is a growing demand for handcrafted fishing tackle. Over the summer, our guys have gotten slammed with orders, which is fantastic. Fantastic for the company growth as well. And, we see it as an opportunity to continue to grow. And that coincides with the Team Louie fishing team. We are growing at a fast rate. We have just under 10,000 members, like I previously stated, from around the United States. And at this rate, we're looking to hopefully take on about 40,000 more additional team members by the end of this year, which is quite exciting. So that's kind of coinciding with the growth of Louies Lures.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And obviously, fishing is an outdoor sport or an outdoor activity. When is your next set of activities, or what's the big thing that's coming up maybe in the next few months that you're excited about?
Yeah, definitely. So primarily what Team Louie does when we're not fishing and sharing our knowledge with one another, we actually participate in shoreline cleanups around the nation. So right now, unfortunately, in Illinois, it's a little bit too cold to do those. But we do have team members that want to do shoreline cleanups throughout the entire year. So we will actually assist them with their local government to help them form an event to help clean up their local waterways, so future generations can enjoy the great sport of fishing. And then apart from that, we're actually partnering with other organizations that not only do shoreline cleanups, but they might also do invasive species removal. So that goes for carp, the Asian carp, which are pretty devastating to our ecosystems, to even invasive plant species. So we're kind of, we were streamlined to just the shoreline cleanups, but now that our team is growing, more and more people want to partake in different activities. So we're kind of branching out into that area and starting to partner with more and more organizations.
That's so cool. That's awesome. I find that when organizations can find that collaboration space where they're making synergy happen and amazing things are developing together. What's the adage? Many hands make for light work.
Yep, that's true. That's very true.
Right.
And it's something meaningful too.
For sure.
It's for myself and my business partner, Nathan. He's the co-owner, Nathan Rohrer. It's not just a business. We wake up every day. We love it. We love messaging all of our team members. We try to get caught up with as many emails as possible, but it's something amazing to do and to be part of. So yet again, that's why I like Centric so much, because of your community. Awesome. Very, very active and very positive. So
awesome. That's great. That's really cool. Awesome. Well, I think we kind of touched on the things I wanted to hit. What is there anything that you think that the community and viewers should know about Louies Lures before we kind of go wrap things up today?
Yeah, we are actually, we serve the United States. So if you are within the United States, we'll be more than happy to hook you up with some tackle. We do custom orders, so definitely reach out to us if you'd like a custom lure or bait made. And as for the team, you're more than welcome to apply. We love adding more and more team members to Team Louie and watching it grow. And we'd really love to have more people part of it. And we'd love to have some of the Centric Warriors join up with Team Louie and make a difference.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. And people can transact and buy Louies Lures, your product line, using Centric as well,
That is correct.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome. 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 So credit cards, cash, and Centric. I love it.
And Centric. You got it.
Awesome. The last thing I want to touch on today, Louie, is I'm a big fan of personal development and growth, just in general. And I want you to share something. It's kind of a departure from what we've been talking about, but I want you to think about something you feel would be a benefit to people. And specifically, what are your insights or philosophy on crypto? I know we talked about crypto, but I want to find out what your insights and philosophy are either on crypto. It doesn't have to be crypto. Business doesn't have to be business. Or life in general. And this is totally open-ended. Something that, is your philosophy or your beliefs that you think would be an insight and a help and a benefit to others.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you're doing in life, I mean, there's endless possibilities to whatever career path you could choose, whatever you'd like to do in life. Um, I always suggest having something that's meaningful, that's something that is impactful. We brought up Team Louie doing the greater good for, our local waterways and our ecosystems, but it's important to look at different cryptos and seeing what they're doing for their community and their community involvement as well. And like I said, just go for something meaningful in life, and it's going to be a lot more rewarding.
I agree. Go for something meaningful.
Yes, exactly.
Each of us has so many things to bring to the table, and every single breath that we take is a blessing. And every day we wake up, we have the chance to make an impact. So I like that a lot. Great. So what's the best way for people to connect with you, Louie?
Oh, yeah, you can definitely connect with me via email. So it'd be louieslures.com. Or we have several socials, such as Facebook. We also have a Facebook group that you can contact us in, or Instagram as well.
Cool. Awesome. And I'll put all of those social contacts as well as Louie's email in the description notes. And I want to thank everybody for joining us today. This is a special meet and greet with one of Centric's partners, Louies Lures, and this is Louie himself. And stay connected with Centric across social media as well. Connect with Louie. And always remember, Centric is burning tokens every hour until CNS reaches $1. Take care, everybody.
Take care.